Hello, and welcome to my Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. I hope you folks have been taking care of each other and being kind to yourselves. For those who haven't, check out my YouTube channel, where you can find previous videos in this series and my prior Hearthstone series, which had 210 videos before I decided to branch off and create a new one in parallel. In my last video, I was just playing against Mage, who was hacking. He was definitely hacking. I can prove they were hacking because, well, obviously I have the match recorded, and very early in the match, so you don't have to watch long if you want to go and see for yourself. This is, by the way, not the first time I've found indisputable proof of a hacker. There was a different one before, and it was the same thing that time too, where they played a card that was outside their class. Or no, sorry, they played a Wild Oli card. The last person played a Wild Oli card in Standard. And I checked and it was Wild Oli and there was no explanation how they played it. This time, they played a Paladin Oli card as a mage that I just played. So it's not like I was unfamiliar with the card. Divine Brew. Paladin Oli. It's a standard card. So they played Time War Toki. You could say, oh, they could have got it for that. It's a standard card. Time War Toki cannot generate standard cards. There was no text under it that said it was generated by anything else. There was no possible explanation for that I could have played Divine Brew other than I had just played it. They were a hacker, and they just copied the card ID of what I just played because it was really useful for the situation. They had no right to play that card. They were cheating. It's unbelievable. Blizzard never looks into reports like this. I have reported so many hackers, and that's by far the most obvious case. They were also pulling a suspicious number of cards. That were just right for the situation. But, you know, playing this, which should have been a card that I could access and they couldn't. That was the most egregious cheating. I even tried to... It was this person, Nia1447. Do report them if you get the chance. Or go... Mrs. Blizzard or something. You got the video here. You can point to this. They had no way to play Divine Brew and they did it. Last video, not this video, obviously, but okay. Of course, I'm upset, and so I'm probably going to be playing suboptimally now. That's the thing. Hackers don't just win matches; they upset people and throw them off in the future. I would like to get something lower cost than that. Not a great draw. 2 tires plushies. Kidding me? Couldn't even give me 2 different minions. This should be amazing. Kind of have to count on drawing another minion. Or at least getting an attack before the...
Reporting for duty.
I hate this. Playing against this card, it's very powerful. Give it up just to have it not available anywhere, but oh well. White, there's a very good chance they find some removal nonsense to take this down. Could be like a kill a damaged minion type thing. It's one of the tricks that be used by warriors. So the best defense against that is obviously not to be damaged.
To battle!
That, by the way, is very good card. Paladin only. No one else can play it unless there's some card that generates a copy, which is how I know the last guy was cheating. Suspicious luck on that mage, but also that.
Step forth into the time waves.
No. Harpy's Talons, Divine Shield, Wind Fury. It's always annoying. Really, that's...
Step forth into the time waves.
Oh, I was thinking. They rewinded. Okay. Obviously, I need to remove that if I can.
To battle!
Probably actually should have seen what special bonuses this gets. Wind Fury. Shoot. That's good luck. Raptor, Dreambrand Raptor can be very nasty sometimes. Right circumstances. That's why I like to have it in my decks, but doesn't work in all of them. Works well in the Paladin though.
Tough as a tortoise!
Give away, I have another one of these, plus getting this Crusader Aura out. Basically got the same thing they just removed, the 3-2 with Wind Fury. And if he doesn't remove it, I'll actually, before it attacks, it'll become 5, and then I'll gain the bonus again. It'll do 12 damage. 9 and 12. I actually have lethal next turn unless I can kill one of these. That was good luck. I have to say, he wasn't hacking, and well played. It's good luck on my part. Not incredible luck. Basically just a Dreambound Raptor, which is just very common. It's a common, so I seem to draw commons more in a 1-drop. Just a very normal draw. It was good luck of the things it could give, even though there's all like you can't. I don't think you can double existing, so there are only like 3 things you could pick. 1 in 3 odds of that actually. 1 in 4, because it could have been Poisonous, Wind Fury, Reborn. I think it could have actually done Charge. Or no, I don't think Charge are elusive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 odds of that. But it didn't happen twice, so. Alright, nice little conversation with this guy. And apparently, instead of not alone in finding hackers, he's been dealing with some too. You're not one I've run into many. Maybe I'll spec you for a quest sometime. It's both of us. Yeah, when you get the quest to watch a friend win a match, both you and them get a card pack, if I remember correctly. So it's a nice bonus. It's one part of the reason I had people as friends, besides being able to tell someone they played well, which she did. He played well. I got very lucky with. I keep wanting to say very lucky, but really I managed to roll Wind Fury from a Dreambound Raptor and a minion of Divine Shield, which made it hard to remove. Miniaturize, which meant I could just keep throwing minions through them. Really, the luck was that you could immediately kill the Raptor. Do not need that on my first turn. Do not need that on my first turn. Do not want these. This is a terrible mulligan. Of course, none of them will go very deep. Some of them will be useful a little later. Smalling Strength. That's powerful, although you have to play in a specific turn. Crusader Ore, only good if you can get a lot of mins out against Shaman. Fat chance. And this, my replacement for the Righteous Protector. It's one below the curve, but it has both Taunt and Reborn, and extra damage while attacked. It's, you know, it's there to frustrate big minions, and it does that very effectively and does a little more damage than a Righteous Protector. Shaman.
I wonder.
I must move quickly.
This has been a mistake. I need to get some battlefield control out. And I can always use Smoldering Strength on this to remove something. Not this turn, though.
Reporting for duty.
To battle!
Against an Earth Totem. That suggests that this is a higher cost deck, or we might have had a 1-drop, although not guaranteed. I tend to have some very aggressive decks that I still managed to roll like a 9 cost at the beginning. It's like a, you know, Bakamuni are mostly low cost decks, and I'll roll Baku. You know, it's like tons of 1-drops and 3s. Let's go for a spell or pick a mystery choice.
To battle.
On the left. Right. Yep. Next turn I have 4 mana if I want to keep playing.
Reporting for duty. To battle!
Minions, if he does crowd control, I'll want to get 2 more real
Find
quick.
me in the dream.
Or not. Alright. Well, then I guess he's gonna regret that. Crusader's Ore would still require me to give up one of these minions, and
Let
the
me
biggest
think.
For justice!
To battle!
To battle!
To battle!
Let me think.
This is about
Move quickly! To battle! For justice!
To battle!
Probably should have traded that. Darn it. Why didn't I? I'm personally not going to be playing that aura next. There may be very specific circumstances where it's worthwhile.
Move quickly! To battle!
To battle!
Cool. It's quite the silver hand recruit now. 12-5. My.
A mesmerizing melody!
He's desperate to get rid of that. play at 3 cost regardless. Struggle. Just choice between get a 1-1 and 1-2 out. Take the 1-1 and have one more card. So don't love this aura because it's hard to keep minions out to benefit from it, but when you can benefit from it, it's reasonably good. This is too much control. Let's keep calming down a little, the excess control decks. And control and combo. More people using aggro probably, which gives the combo. Alright. He may have disconnected because he knows he's going to lose. No. A lot of people do that nonsense.
Pleasure of forth.
Let me think.
Card grader or this get overkill on a very vulnerable to crowd control. I'll take the card grader actually. Instead of something that crowd control can mess up bad. That's what I have to worry about at this point. I'm avoiding letting him burn cards if he didn't disconnect to avoid losing. People do that. Cheers will do that when they're no lose. They'll intentionally disconnect. Yep, your opponent left. Knew it. Isn't that against the rules to intentionally disconnect? Let's see. That would not be hacking. It would be no intentionally losing. But that no, that's deranking. So no. Nope. Not very nice behavior, but it's not against the rules. Okay.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. I will command the light.
Poly. Or it could be good if there's a lot of trading, but it does synergize as the tires pushing. It's hard to prevent something from attacking. It attacks as soon as you play it. Let's get rid of that. And I'm gonna cut this. I'll see you folks in the next video. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. Me always find a gangster. We don't. I do. Best luck to you all.